Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So I don't know about you guys, but I too was influenced to go out and buy these beads from Hobby Lobby, which I didn't know anything about them. And I think I saw Wandy from Wandy Sweets showing these beautiful beads that you could get from Hobby Lobby. So of course I ran out and I found a couple of them. There wasn't much left, but I was able to find this one, and also, oops, sorry guys, that was loud. And then these that were like in the blue and silver tones. So I don't typically use beads this large for anything, but I came up with something. I'm going to show you guys what I created, and then we'll make one together. So, inspired by Pinterest, I saw these adorable like keychains that you could make with beads. So I decided to give this a try and see if I would like that. So I did just go, and I did wire wrapping, super simple. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And I just layered some of those beautiful beads. And then I did mine upside down because I want this clip to, you could like clip it onto your belt loop if you have on jeans or something, or clip it onto your purse. And then down here is where you would hang your keys, or if you have a badge at work that you may want to put on a ring. So I love how this came out. So this is actually a pink paisley. It's a Paige Evans. It goes with some collection. I don't know. I found these at Tuesday morning. I didn't know what I was going to do with that, but it was perfect for this. These are little tassels that I found at Hobby Lobby. I think you can find them at Michael's as well. These beads, I can't remember. I want to say I might have gotten them from downtown LA. I don't know. But if you do use one of these tassels, you need to pull it out of this gold cap and use some E6000 and then stick it back in there, because they do fall out. So that was a pro tip from Anna. Thank you, girl. I remembered that from a long time ago. She told me that. So yeah, they come out really easy because I don't know what kind of glue they use, but just put a little E6000 and then put it back in there and let it dry. But that's the first one that I created. These I also picked up from AliExpress. If I can find the link, I'll leave it in my description box. But I think you can find those at like the larger lobster claws, and these probably at a local craft store. But I'm loving that. So super cute. They turned out so adorable. Here's another one that I did. And I used gold for this one as well. Actually, you know what? This is rose gold. This is gold. So I used rose gold wire, and then I used the ring and the lobster claw are rose gold. This one is gold. But I did mix my metals, so there is some actual gold along with the rose gold. This one is just all gold. And I'm loving this one. This one I did a clear heart. And then this is another one of the beads from out of there. And then I put this cute little feather. But how cute is that to use for your keychain? Or like I said, if you use a badge at work, you could do that too. Fun, 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 fun. And then here's another one that I did. This one I used more of the pink tones. And then this one has a butterfly. And then I hung this word friends from it. And then also another pink tassel. But these are beautiful. And not too, they're about the length of my hand probably. So not too terribly long. And then I did do a couple with the blue beads, which I love these two. Blue is my favorite color. It's also my birthstone. It's like an aquamarine. So I used the silver set. And when you buy these from AliExpress, you get the lobster claw and the ring. So, and then I just hung, I did a word charm on this one and a little heart. Sorry, I think I'm too close. Then I hung a little bead from the bottom of that. And then there's a heart charm that I added. And then I hung this pretty little like bluish color stone from it. But I am loving this, and a great way to use those beads, because I don't use beads that typically that large, but they were so pretty that I wanted to go get them. And then here's the last one where I used some of these blue color ones with some silver. I had to put some spacer beads in between. I did go ahead and hang one of these. You can get these from AliExpress, I believe. Yeah, that's where I got them from. Let me turn it around. And then I just put, you guys know what this is called. Eyelet. I couldn't think of the word. And then I hung another word with a dangle bead. So yeah, these are super fun to create. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So what you will need, whatever color you're going to go with, silver, rose gold, you will need some artistic wire, which I believe I got this from Hobby Lobby. I believe you can get it from Michael's as well. This is 18 gauge. So, you know, if you get it too thick, it's harder to wrap it around. So I would definitely go with an 18 gauge. I was able to do this one pretty quickly. So you're just going to, and the tools that you're going to need are going to be these tools, which is your wire snippers. You need your needle nose pliers, and you also need your flathead pliers, or whatever they're called. And then you will need, of course, a keychain attachment, and this is how it comes. But I'm going to take this apart because we don't need all of this. And I'm not going to leave this on there either, so I'm going to take that off. But I'll do that closer to when we're going to assemble it. So I would say cut off maybe like, let's see, maybe about 6 or 7 inches. So go ahead and just use your wire snippers for that. And you do want to do it this long because you do have to account for the fact that you're going to wrap some of the wire. All right, now take your needle nose pliers, which are the rounded ones. Those might be the needle nose. I don't know. I can't think of the name of it right now. But the rounded ones, basically. All right, and then maybe about 1.5 inches from the bottom, go ahead and take your wire and wrap it around the edge of that needle nose. All right, then you're gonna just go ahead and wire wrap. You're just gonna keep wrapping it around, try to get it as close to the bar as you can. You'll be able to correct it using your pliers, your flathead pliers. Yeah, these are needle nose, the other ones are flathead. So you're just gonna keep wrapping it as much as you can. So it only needs a couple of turns, and I'm gonna squish it down a little bit closer. Now go ahead and take these pliers and go ahead and wrap it the rest of the way. You can use the pliers, let the pliers do the work for you, because it does get, hold on, let me see if I can squish this down a little bit. All right, there we go. And then just keep going. This is a thicker gauge. You can get a thinner one, but I was afraid that it could potentially break. So just keep manipulating the wire down onto itself until you get it flat. So you want it flat like this. And then if you want, you can take this and try to squish it all down together, which I'm going to do that off camera because I can't do it around the camera. All right, so now it's closer together. And then again, just make sure that you have everything all nice and flat. You don't want to get snagged on anything, or, you know, so that it can poke you. All right, nice and flat. And then I'm going to squish it just a little bit more, so it's all nice and close together. So now it looks like this, and there's a loop at the end. Okay, now we're going to string our beads on. So I'm going to do, let me see, I'm going to get 4 beads. Let me see what colors I want. Okay, I'll do 2 of these, like frosted looking pink color ones. And then I'm going to do, then I'm going to do 2 of these color ones. So I do want to use some bead caps. So I did select some bead caps already. So just go ahead and string them on there. And now I'm going to do a bead cap. Then I'm going to put this frosted looking one in between the bead caps. So I have one for the top of the bead and one for the bottom. So now it looks like that. Isn't that pretty? Then I'm doing every other. So let's string that one on. And then we need one more set with the bead caps. Where'd the bead go? Here it is. And then this one. And then we're going to put one more bead at the top because I don't like the bead cap being at the very top. So I'm going to do one more of these. All right. So isn't that pretty? Love it. Now, you're going to take the needle nose again. Make sure that your wire is pulled, you know, as taut as it can be. Then you're going to do the same exact thing. You're going to take your needle nose. I'm going to go down just a little bit further because we do need to create a loop. So bend it over and then just start wrapping the wire around. So just hang on to it with your needle nose. All right, and once it gets to a certain point, you can probably let it go. And then you can just continue wrapping it. Let me get my flathead pliers. It is a little tricky because once you get up here where the beads are, but then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just start flattening out that wire by using my flathead pliers and just keep going around so that it coils. If I can get it to go. Hold on. Maybe I should hold it this way. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm just going to keep flattening it until it's all the way flat. There we go. Now it's nice and wrapped on both sides. So, and they're nice and tight so they won't move. Then that's when you're going to go ahead and choose one for the bottom. Now you could, if you want to, you can put both your clasp and your hook on the same side. I just particularly like mine like this, but that's up to you. And then we're going to use this piece as well. And I think I need one more tool here. So I'm going to go ahead and take off because I don't want that piece that's there. So I'm going to open these up. And I'm going to take off this piece because you could leave it if you want to put a dangle. I don't want to dangle mine from that. Then I'm going to connect this piece to the top. Oops. And there you have it. You have a beautiful keychain. And then, you know, like I did on some of these, if you want to hang some extras from the top, you can do that, or not. Or you can leave it just like this if that's what you prefer. But I think it's a little bit more festive when you hang some stuff from the top of it. This turns out really cute. But either way, but that's how you do it. Pretty fast to make. That took like 10 minutes. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Take a look at my cute little keychains. And I will see you guys all very soon. Bye.